Hello, good evening. I'm your hostess. Okay, what we going to do today is update and put this whole year in a capsule, and I will update you with the things that I have been doing and what I have promised to do, letting you all know what's going on with my health, if it's worse, if it's better, if I have doctor's appointment for this or that, that I will let you know. And I will update you on different things that's coming. Uh, and I believe that's it in a nutshell. Now, people who see this and say, why does she look like she has a crown on? Well, I do. Why? Because I am a beautiful queen woman of color. And I do say queen because I am. And any women of color from age on up are queens. Okay. We call ourselves that and call us that too. Uh, our husband, boyfriends or whatever, because we're tough. We have to be tough about everything, you know, uh, even loving, uh, being support for our family, our children. That's why we are queens. We hold the fort down, in other words. So while I will be uh, filming at different times, you will see me with my. This is evidence that I support the Crown Act. Okay, and what this is saying that we are not going to dictate to our women of color how they can wear their hair, you know, because that's discriminating and it's not fair. And right now, uh, 12 states have passed it, and we have the opportunity to wear our hair however we want without being maligned or the fear of losing your job. So, thank you, congressmen and senators, for passing this law. And I will help by supporting this and by wearing a crown each time I film. So, thank you. Now, next is New Year's. And first, I want to say, does anybody know the origin of this and of the Black Eyed Peas? Well, from my research, the Black Eyed Peas appeared first in 50 AD. That's how long they've been around. Okay. but not until 5,000 years ago that people ate them, regularly, uh, and used them regularly. And I guess you could say this tradition came in when the slaves and the poor white people, that's all they had to eat. So they ate the black-eyed peas and uh, celebrated uh, New Year's with black-eyed and collard greens. Okay, uh, I learned about this from my mom when I was younger. She, that's what's for dinner or whatever. Well, we'll have black-eyed peas and collard greens, uh, and ham hocks and all this, you know. And then one day she told me that what the black-eyed peas and collard greens represented, and it was for prosperity. Evidently, the collard greens represented dollars. So it's not just women of color practice this act, but it's also with the Jewish faith, they eat collard greens and black-eyed peas, and then also for Rosh Hashanah. I hope I pronounced that right, people. Okay, Rosh Hashanah. Okay, and it's not just for people of color or whatever. It's for everybody, and they might celebrate New Year's in a different way, but everybody rings the New Year's in with food and what it represents. So that's what my tradition is. I learned it from my parents, and it obviously came from slaves. So that's the history of New Year's and why we celebrate it. In the South, they celebrated it with all this food and beans and collard greens in different ways. And of course, the cut on bread has to go with both, which is delicious. Okay. But they put a little, air in it. So look out, people. Okay. Now, next I am going to show you what and how I will be doing our menu. Okay. Now, first, okay, there you go. First, it is the black-eyed peas. I have these soaking because I was told by my mom if they soaked overnight for an hour or more, that it won't take so long for it to cook. So, but in this day and age, I'm going to let them soak a little while longer. Then I'm going to do the green part of it. And then I will put these peas in a crock pot and let them simmer in the crock pot. And by the time they get ready, it'll be already cooked, and all I have to do is boil them down. I like the thick part of the peas, and it tastes so good. I can't eat beans, so it would be the sauce that I would be eating. So that is here getting ready. Okay, next is, okay. Okay, yesterday, these are the collard greens. I have cleaned them extensively and I already cut them up. So haven't seasoned them or anything, but I have cut them up so it will be ready for me to cook. And okay, this is because my daughter wanted me to fix these. I got them. Okay, and I'll be cooking them in just a few moments. I guess y'all want to know how I cook mine. Okay, my greens, the way I cook them is I get very, very hot, scalding water ready, and I dip the greens in the water now just for a few minutes, and then I pull them out and put them on cold water. What that does is cook them a little bit to make them easier to cook. I have to wait hours and hours. That is what I'll be doing with these. And then now comes the seasonings. Okay, now I normally have smoked ham hocks. They go deliciously with the beans and the collard greens. They are so good. But because we waited a little bit too long, they were out of. So the next best thing for both is bacon. And what I'm going to do is cut them in pieces, everything. And what I'm going to do with the part for the collard greens is let them render so they will be cooked. And then what I will do is saute those blanched greens a little at a time until they wilt. I will put greens. I will put onions in it, dill for the herb. For some reason, it tastes good with green vegetables. I use it on my salads and stuff too, And then some special seasonings that I use myself that I enjoy and that it tastes so good. A little white vinegar I use, not a lot, just taste to make them taste. So that is what I will be doing. Of course, I will wash the Now this is smoked bacon. You go, girl. That's my daughter. She got it for me. Oh, thank you, honey. Smoked bacon. And I will wash it in warm water and then take and cut it up. I'll probably cut it up first, and that will be easier. Okay, I think that's going to be it for this. But as I said, I'm giving you the update and the lowdown of everything. Okay? Now, let's see here. Okay, I have my calendar over here. Hold on a minute. Okay. So, what should I start with? Okay, I will start with the first appointment that I have and what's going on with it. Okay, it is my dermatology appointment on January 4th. I think I had told the audience that I have dermatitis. It's what is it? Acute dermatitis and sarcoidosis. So because it was so bad, my dermatitis is like it's in like an angry state all the time, and it puts marks on me, and sometimes the marks will come on my skin as sort of like a purpleness, and then it changes to sort of like bloodshot, and then it'll start draining. And I've had this happen on my chest and different places, and it's aggravating, and it's also painful. Okay, so I decided, with my doctor's help, my PCP, that I would get a dermatologist that will help me with this and follow me, because it could flare up anytime. The sarcoidosis and that I'm referring to, and it could be worse than ever. So that's what I'm doing, and I have him, my doctor, already, and that's good. And like I said, that's January the 4th. Let's see here. Okay, on January the 7th, yes, I told you about the neurologist. And I have him on January the 7th. And so what will be happening then is the reason I know something is going on is that my specialist for TMJ noticed it. The radiologist did, and said there's something going on in my brain. And how did he put it? That it's something in my brain is in the wrong place, and that the neurologist needed to look at it and see what's going on. And I feel that I'm having these difficulties because a part of my brain isn't working correctly. So that's why I have trouble speaking uh, and answering people uh, and remembering things, which I thought my sleepwalking was just like at night or whatever. When I went to bed, I got up and then uh, just walked around. But yeah, and it's usually in the kitchen and the cabinet over here. But that's odd because there's a lot of food I can't eat. And the thing, the thing of it is, and my daughter always laughs at me that if I go and get some gummy bears, uh, cashews, then the next day she'll find them in my floor. I will find them sleeping with me. I don't eat it. Just take them. I don't know why, but that's one thing that I do. I don't know why. I will ask my neurologist. But also, too, I'm finding that I I don't know what you would call it. Maybe blackout. Uh, I may be sleepwalking, but I'm up. I found this out one time. I was doing my uh, outline for what I was going to film, and I was in the bed, and then I said, well, yeah, "This is a good place to stop." And I thought I had, but what I was going to write was written. Uh, and I did it, I don't know, sleepwalking, day walking, however you want to call it. And other things have been happening too. And what I look for is like things around in my room or whatever, on my bed or wherever I leave something in a specific place in a specific way, I look for it. And then if it's there, it haven't been moved, I say, thank God, uh, it haven't been moved. I'm not sleepwalking or whatever you call it. It bothers me and a little bit, it scares me because I told my daughter, I said, thank God that I'm not sleepwalking outside or whatever. Uh, God has blessed me with that and is watching over me. Okay, so I hope my neurologist can tell me something when I see him. I pray to God. This has been bothering me for years, and I think it's because of the sarcoidosis that's in my cerebral spinal column. That means it's from my brain down my spine, all the way down my spine to the bottom. And something is always going on there. Uh, and it makes my head hurt a lot of times. And it's very, very painful. So if anyone is out there watching this, pray for me. I pray for myself every day. Okay, so that's the neurologist. He's on the 7th. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Uh, on the 12th, I have a CT of my chest, and this is for my sarcoid specialist that came back this year. Hey! Because she had left last year, and I missed her very, very much because she takes time with me and she respects me, and I love her so much. So I have to take a CT scan of my lungs, and because she wants to know what's going on and if the sarcoid has spread more or if it's basically the same. If it's basically the same, then hey, that's good for me. I may not have to have my cancer treatment. She might just give it to me, injection. I could do it myself, something like that, but not the intravenous. So that could be a positive thing. All right, on and on. Let's see. Pulmonary doctor, I have an appointment January the 18th. With a sarcoid, I also have asthma. Bad. So if I get scared real bad, I get upset. I have trouble breathing, and my lungs hurt really, really bad. So I have to, watch it and take care of myself because it can lead me to the emergency room. So I have a specialist for that, a pulmonary doctor that I will be seeing on the 18th. Okay. I have to give this schedule to my daughter also so she will know. Let's see here, what's this? Dr. Prim. So referral. Is this the same one? I think this might be the same one that I saw previously. Let's see. Guess not. Okay. Guess not. Okay, so the next one. Oh, my doctor, my dentist rather. Wow. I'll be glad when that day comes. It's on January the 18th at 1 o'clock, and they'll start working on my, how you youngsters say, grill, putting it back and fixing it because apparently sarcoid can happen there and will damage the gums and the teeth, and it has. So I need to let the dentist know that she needs to follow up with me frequently because I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe more will fall out or rotten or whatever. And I think that the sarcoid is doing it. Okay. So we have that day. Yeah. I'm so happy. Then I can smile. My mama used to say I had a beautiful smile. Okay, let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. Let me show you my beautiful smile. when my mom was alive. Okay, this is me. I was a senior, getting our senior pictures, and that's me. Look at that beautiful, beautiful smile. She was right. I look so tiny though. Look like a little girl, but I'm cute. Yep, it is a beautiful smile. Let me put this over here. I want my smile back. I hope that don't break. Okay, now, let's see here. This is the last one for January. I don't know what this. Okay. I don't know what this appointment is about. I think it's the pulmonary doctor. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna let that, go. And that's the beginning of the year for me. And I hope you enjoy this. And I hope everybody will be happy and loved, and that nature will be better for everyone. And thank you so much. And take care of yourself and each other. And please pass this on. There's important information in here that everyone needs to know. And if you can, if you want to, please support the Crown Act. Not just women, men can do, because a king has a crown. So if you want to support it, whether person of color or not, to show the Congress and senators that the rest of the states need to pass this law, because people are in fear of losing their jobs much more, just because of their tradition or the way they wear their hair. And that's a big red flag. Discrimination. No, take it a bit away and show your support by wearing a crown. I know I will every time I see him. Have a blessed day, Happy New Year, and pass this information on. Good night.